Security Administration. How can I help you today?
Yeah, hi there. I'm returning a phone call from this number.
And what was the call about? Did you receive?
I received an automated voicemail, and it was a robocall.
All right. And did
Says I need to
you
call back and
receive?
talk with a federal agent.
All right. And did you receive any case ID number, any reference number?
No, I didn't get anything, but I'd like to know what is so serious that I need to speak with a federal agent.
All right.
Am I in
So
trouble or something?
can you help me? I will
All
explain you. So I will explain the whole things. Uh,
right.
can you help me with your first? Yes. Can you help me with your first name and your last name? So can I pull up your file?
Yeah, its first name is Robert, Robert, and my last name is
Yes.
Rohde, Rohde.
All right. And your date of birth?
It's April 5th, 1967.
All right. And your current zip code and last four digit of social security number. It's just a verification purpose.
All right, it's 15017, and the last four digits are 9788.
All right, sir. Just stay online for the 2 minutes. I was checking in my system. Just stay
All
online
right,
for the 2 minutes.
all right, thanks.
Hello.
Hi there.
Yes, sir. So your social has found committing some fraudulent activities. Have you aware about the situation?
No, I don't know anything about it.
All right. Did you receive any call from your local sheriff department regarding this case?
The sheriff? No, I haven't got any calls from the sheriff. What's
All
going
right.
on? Can you tell me, please, what's going on?
I will explain you, sir, the whole things. First
Okay,
you take grab a yes, first you grab a piece of paper, pen handy with you. What I'm going to say, you have to make a note of it.
all right. I'm ready with a pen and paper here. I'm ready to write whenever you're ready, sir.
Yes, write down my name. My name is John Davis.
Okay, John Davis. Okay,
Yes, and write down my badge ID number
badge
is
ID.
S as in Sam.
Okay,
Again, S as in Sam.
yes.
M as in Mary.
Okay.
9963L.
Now, like Larry.
No, is S as in Mary.
Okay, and then 963 L like Larry.
Oh, like it's zero.
9630.
Yes.
Okay,
And write
okay.
down your
Yes,
case.
sir.
Yes, and write down your case ID number is DC, D as in David, C as
Okay.
in Charlie, 741L.
All right, and that's L like Larry,
No,
or
it's
O.
zero.
O like
It's zero.
Oscar. I see. Okay. Okay, so it's
Yes,
DC 7410.
yes. So now we'll go ahead and read out the legal charges which are against your name. So
Okay.
I will highly appreciate. Yes, so I will highly appreciate you if you do not interrupt me in between while I'm speaking. Had this line are been monitored and recorded for evidence purpose. I will give you fair enough chance to speak and raise your questions once I have complete my part. Your social has found committing some fraudulent activities in the state of Texas. Have you aware been in the state of Texas before
No,
in the
I've
past?
only I live in
In the past,
Pennsylvania here. I
I know.
never been I've never been to
All right,
Texas before.
all right. Uh, have you aware lost your phone or wallet in the past?
Yes, I did lose my wallet, and that was back 5 years ago. And a good Samaritan turned it into the local police department, and they came to my doorstep and gave it back to me.
All right. Have you ever entered your personal details online on any sites while applying for loans, payday loans, credit cards?
Well, yeah, I had to give each and every details when I was applying for a Mastercard and Visa card, but I didn't get the card, so I don't know if they still have the details.
All right. Do you know of anyone who visit Texas frequently? Your neighbors, your friends, or any colleagues?
Um, no, I mean, last year my mom got a call from the IRS, and she had to give, she wound up giving um, her information, and they got her social security or her date of birth and everything like that, and they made her go to the store and buy a gift voucher thing, and she got charged $500, but I don't think she gave any of my information out to them.
All right. Like the because the investigation started when we found an abandoned car on the south border of Texas, and the car contained some blood and drug residues inside it. Hence, after investigation, we found that the car was rented under your name, under your social, and there is one address link with the title of the vehicle and the first address in the city of Rolette, which was raided by the US Marshals, but unfortunately there was no one inside the residence. But we have recovered 8 pounds of cocaine, which is an abusive drug, and some documentation from
Cocaine,
financial, yes, and
cocaine. I've never
yes,
used drugs in my life, I swear.
and from financial institutes such as Chase Bank, Bank of America, US Bank, TD Bank, Wells Fargo Bank, Federal Union Trade Bank, Central Bank, Commercial Bank, and these like financial documents we found like in overseas countries like Jamaica, China, Iran, Iraq, etc. And this entire paperwork under your name, under your social, and like hundred of thousand of dollars has been wired from this bank account locally and internationally, which totally seems suspicious to us. That is the reason we as a Social Security Administration filed a case against you for drug trafficking as well as money laundering. So, like it is a case of identity theft. Someone was stolen your personal identity, your personal name for these fraudulent activities in the state of Texas. So, do you know of anyone who you share your social security number, like your personal details, your personal name, your personal information?
I don't know anything like that. My mother last year had a run-in with the IRS, and she contacted the real IRS, and apparently it was some sort of phone thing, but I don't think she gave any of my details.
All right, because in this regard, we have also checked your past records and we found your banking contained genuine records and your social have no other complaint in the past. And we have a doubt that maybe it's not you but someone else who may access your personal identity for these fraudulent activities. That is the reason we're trying to reach you before you face any legal consequences. Hello.
Yeah, I'll do anything it takes to clear my name. I want my name cleared of this crime.
So it's just a asset verification form, like who was the real impose, who was the real culprit and who are not. Like under your name, under your social, do you have any car, any vehicle?
Yeah, I drive a 2008 Honda Accord.
You have a car and you have only one car. You are more above.
I only have one car. It's a 2008 Honda Accord.
All right. Do you rented? Do you rented your house? It is your own house.
I rent my apartment and I pay $700 a month, and I split that with my roommate.
All right. Uh, and what is your work profession? What do you work?
Right now, I'm currently looking for a job. I used to work as a
Yeah.
medical assistant in an office, but right now I'm looking for a job. It's been a little hard out there.
All right. All right. Like we have found 87 banks like Chase Bank, Bank of America, U.S. Bank, TD Bank, Wells Fargo Bank, Centrus Bank, commercial bank, like for money laundering. So thousands of dollars has been wired. So I believe, are you banking with these all those banks?
I bank with Wells Fargo. I bank with Wells Fargo. It's the only one I
All right.
use.
All right. And like, do you have any credit card under your name? Like we have found more than 32 credit cards. So under your name, do you have any credit cards?
Yeah, I do. I've got a Bank of America Visa.
All right. Uh, in your Wells Fargo bank account, like you, what you hold in is current account, is saving account?
Well, I used to have a checking and a savings with Wells Fargo, but after I was laid off, I depleted my savings and closed that account. So right now, the only one I have open is checking.
All right. So it's just a verification purpose. Like, so what is your available funds for your for available amounts in your checking account? Because like 100,000 of dollars has been wired. That's why your
Uh,
available
right now,
amount.
it's right now it's $3,100, give or take about 50, but it's approximately $3,100.
$3,100. All right. And all right. Just stay online for a few minutes. I was transferring to call my senior officer from DEA, who is authorized person regarding your case. So just stay online for a few minutes.
All right.
Sorry for the delay and thanks for your patience.
That's
This
all
is
right.
Robert I'm talking to. Robert, you're speaking to David White. I am the senior officer in regards to this case. I would like to ask you a few questions first because my
Yes.
junior officer believes that you are a victim of identity theft
Yes.
and the investigation claims something else that you are an accessory for this crime. Every information that we found out to go ahead and pull off this crime belongs to you. You have anything to say about it? How
I,
come each and
I,
every
I,
information of yours, sir,
I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
it wasn't you? Do you have any kind of evidence? See, I'm not able to go ahead and convince any jury or the district attorney's office that you're just saying you haven't done this. I need some evidence. I have an evidence, a small piece of recording on this call that you are saying so, that you are not doing this. But yes, if you complete the procedure with me, I will be able to go ahead and get you out of the situation. We need to show
Oh,
to the
okay.
federal courthouse how much money are we talking in over here. sir?
Right now I have $3,100 in my checking account.
Okay, you need to show it to the federal courthouse. But we are afraid if we contact your bank account about this, that you are being getting investigated and you are being accused of money laundering and drug trafficking. Wells Fargo is a very well-known bank, sir. Your credit will get spied, correct?
Well, I hope, I certainly hope. I've got a Visa card with Bank of America, and I mean, I certainly hope my credit gets better.
See, if you do not wanna spoil your credits, that's the only way we can go ahead. No, we cannot go ahead and show any kind of transaction as well under your name, sir, because of the
Right.
compromise thing with your social security number. There is no way we can go ahead and provide you with any authority detail wherein you can directly send your money across. So there would be a third payment gateway. You have to visit a business. Do you know George Dayton?
George who?
George Dayton?
George Layton? I don't know who that is.
Dayton. He is the co-owner of the Target, sir. He has a
Uh,
friendly bonding with our department.
okay, I know what a Target store is, but I don't know what a Layton is.
Yeah, yeah, he's the owner, you say. Okay, he owns the Target franchise.
Okay,
Okay, now he
all
has
right.
a friendly bonding with the government,
Yes,
and
sir.
yes, we discussed this case already with him because of the national security. I believe, Robert, you know what is national security reason.
Well, I understand. I mean, that if it's national security means it affects, it involves the president, it involves everybody. It's very,
It
very
involves
important.
everybody. So we are getting a lot of pressure from the mayor as we found out drugs from there, drugs, blood stain. This
Yeah.
has to be classified case. Now, you're getting this information, Robert, just because you are involved. Your social security number has been compromised. So you're getting this classified information, but make sure there is a protocol that you need to follow if you want your money to be safe. US
All
Code
right.
1974 Privacy Act. Because people who are close to you, you do understand, correct? It's a common sense. People who are close to you would have an opportunity to go ahead and steal your information and pull off this crime without letting you know about it.
I don't know. This is very, very bad. This is. I can't believe somebody. I mean, this is just horrible. Oh,
Yes, sir. Bad things do happen. But if you start talking about this case, those imposters who have stolen your ID would get the information and they would compromise their mission. And we do not want them to go ahead and compromise this mission at any cost. That's the reason you have to maintain the protocol, the Privacy Act of US Code 1974. You're not going to talk to anybody about this case. And the government promise you that you will be out of the situation. That's a settlement for you, sir. If you would like to go ahead and take a deal, I will directly send an email to the DA office. They will drop
yeah. I
down the
mean,
charges against your name.
I'd like to plead not guilty and take the deal.
I really appreciate that, sir. It's a very good choice. But now the only option I was talking about going ahead and showing this money as well to the federal courthouse. So this is the only bank you bank with, correct? That's Wells
We,
Fargo.
I've only got a Wells Fargo. I had a savings account back in May before I was laid off as a medical assistant. And now I've got a checking account with Wells Fargo, and I got about $3,100 in there roughly, and I've got a Visa card. I'm trying to improve my credit with Bank of America.
Okay. Now, Robert, we are here. If you are dropping down the charges against your name for money laundering and drug trafficking and for being accused of as an accessory for this crime, what are we going to do is we're going to generate a new social security number for you. I'll tell you the reason why.
Okay, what is it?
Just give me a moment. I'm just going through your file.
All right, thanks.
Okay, now, sir, we will go ahead and stop the money laundering activity by suspending your social security number. That's the reason you will be getting a new social security card. I will let you know the time slot when you have to visit the nearest social security administration, which officer you have to meet and get your new social security number, and an obligation letter. That obligation letter will go ahead and help you out to register all your banking information, your business information with your new social security card. Along with that, you will be getting a $3,000 cashier's check.
All right.
Okay?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
you need to show this money to the federal courthouse for which you have to visit the business that is Target. I will get ready the procedure. You have to go visit the Target, get the safety voucher from there, and get it registered under your name. The Target security voucher card and receipt, you need to keep it with you. Once you go to the Social Security Administration office to get your new Social Security card, make sure you carry all the requirement stuff with you. Submit the card and the receipt over there and get a cashier's check. Okay? Robert?
Yes, sir. So you want me to go to Target?
Yeah, Target, correct.
All right. And
How far how far is the Target store from your place where you are right now?
it's about 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I want you to get yourself ready. Take a pen and a paper handy with you, your driver's license, and your debit card.
All right, hang on.
Sure. Make sure, Robert, this line should not get disconnected.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hang it up. Don't worry. Just hang on here. I'm
Yeah, this
getting
is the only piece of evidence. Now,
this.
the target store that we are talking about, is it the Upper St. Clair or the North Fayette?
Don't know if that.
North Fayette, correct?
Yes, sir.
600 Travis Drive.
That's the one.
Okay, all right, not a problem. Once you get inside your car, Robert, you need to notify me. I'll let you know what you have to do next. Okay?
All right, hang on.
All right, thank you so much. I'll hold the line for you.
Okay. All right, I'm in the car now.
Now, I don't want any more ticket to be raised on your name. If you go ahead and talk to me while driving, you may get a ticket. Okay? So just keep the
Okay.
phone on a speaker mode and keep it on the passenger seat. You have a safe drive. Meanwhile, I'll talk to the DA office in order to validate your name to cancel the charges against you. And we are completing the procedure. I need to inform them about it.
All right.
Okay?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So once you keep the phone on a speaker mode, just notify me so I can place a surveillance officer on this call so you can notify him once you reach the target parking lot because I will be talking to the DA office by the time.
Yeah, I
Okay?
got you on the speaker right now.
All right. Have a safe drive. I'm placing this call to one of my surveillance officers. He will hold the
Okay.
line for you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Excuse me, please. All right, sir. I'm at the store parking lot.
Okay, stay in the parking lot, sir. I'll just make sure I'll talk to the officer, right? And let's see what we can do. Stay in your car, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Sorry for the delay and thanks for your patience, Robert. I believe
Yes.
you reached the parking lot.
Yeah, I'm in the parking lot here. Is it John I'm speaking with?
No, this is David.
David. Okay.
David,
Uh,
I was the senior officer. Okay,
okay.
now,
Yeah, David.
Robert,
Yeah, it's Robert here.
I was talking to the DA office. They
Yes.
told me just to go ahead and cross-check with the protocol that you understood or not. Now, this the reason I ask you like which target store you will be going, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this target store people will go ahead and ask you questions about it as to why you are taking this card. Once they hear a number from your end. Okay. Now here's the
Okay.
part. Just pay attention. The number
Yes.
that you're gonna go ahead and the target every employee has received a message is about 950. Any person coming for a 950 target gift card has to be asked questions about it. Now, this would be just a story from their end to make sure that you follow the protocol. The moment you disclose this case, that means you're not following the protocol, and the option that has been given to you to drop down the charges and to settle this case outside this courthouse will be cancelled. Your money won't be secure. So, in
Okay.
case if they are telling you the story about as to why they are taking cards, you need to come up with something so that you maintain the protocol and you are able to go ahead and get the 950 target gift card. If possible, they are new, okay? They know nothing about this case. They are just being told to go ahead and stop giving you the cards in every possible way that you maintain the protocol as strictly as you can and get the cards. So if they do not give you the number of cards that we are looking for, they might go ahead and give you two, three, four. So just go inside post, take like three cards and load 950 in each. Okay,
Okay.
swipe a debit card for it, and it would be a Target gift card, a regular Target gift card having a bullseye sign on it or a puppy picture. If you want me to go ahead and help you out more, what you can do is you can take your cell phone along with you, your driver's license, and your debit card. Directly
Okay.
go to the prepaid card section where you get all these cards. Visa, Master, gift cards, and all. Once you go to the card section, we will cross check whether you have the correct card with you or not. After which, you can go to the teller, load the money in it, take the receipt and the card, and come out, and we can complete the registration process with you. All right, Robert?
All right. Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay. So just carry your cell phone along with you and head inside the store. look for the card section. Once you reach down there, just notify me. I'll continue holding the line for you.
Alright.
Appreciate it.
Excuse me, can you tell me where the Target gift cards are, please? I'd like to load these, please. 950 each. No, $950. Well, they're just for myself. I own a business, and we're doing a giveaway to employees. Well, that's fine. I mean, you can go get. Oh, you are okay. All right. Okay, 2,850. And I pay with debit, Visa debit. Okay. No returns, got it. Can I just, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. All right, I'm back in the car now.
All right. Did you got the card?
I got 3 Target gift cards here. They got a picture of a dog on it.
All right. Now, can you flip the card? What can you see on the back of the card, right hand side towards its bottom?
Well, right now I see a bunch of text and I see a barcode. Okay, so what
Do
I've
you see
got
the
here is I got,
SEQ number on the bottom right hand side and the event number?
yeah, I see SEQ and then event no.
Yeah. That's the event number and the SEQ number. I
Okay.
want you to go ahead and provide me with that number, the SEQ number first.
All right. It's
Uh-huh.
921-362.
921362. Now,
Yes,
what's
sir.
the event number, sir?
All right. Now it's a bunch of numbers here. There's one number. There's a dash. There's another dash. There's two numbers, four numbers, a dash. Is that good?
Okay, just leave the dash and read out the numbers to me.
All right. Do you need me to scratch off the panel? The one that says gently
Yeah,
remove to check?
afterwards, after providing me with the event number, you can scratch it up, then read out the numbers.
All right. All right. Hang on.
Sure.
All right. I got the event number here. Now you ready to write down? You got a pen and paper?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It says good for
Yes,
two
sir.
rundies on GB Road.
I'm sorry.
It says that it's good for two rundies on GB Road. That's what it says on the back of the card.
What road?
GB Road.
What are you saying that?
It says this Target gift card. This gift card can be redeemed for two rundies on GB Road.